What's good, y'all? Elvis here. Welcome to the Art of Better Barbering YouTube channel. For those wondering, what is better barbering? To me, better barbering is the pursuit of peace, purpose, and profit through the craft of barbering. For those that don't know, I'm 28 years old now. I picked up clippers when I was in middle school, but I only claim the last 10 years as being a professional barber. In those 10 years, I've been teaching for 5, online as well as at an actual barber school. I've already been posting barber education and whatnot on my old channel, Cuts by Elvis, but I've been in an educator season for a while, and I've really wanted to put all of the barber content in one place, as well as branch out in the barber content I was making and include the people in my community. A haircutter and a barber are not the same thing. A haircutter is someone who just cuts hair. A barber is someone who builds a relationship that transcends the transaction. I'm not a barber if I don't have clients, if I don't have the connection with the people with my community. Like, no one fully stands alone. It takes a village. And I wanted to highlight more of the voices and the presence in my community. That includes barbers that I interact with. That includes other artists, entrepreneurs, people that play with other crafts, other businesses. I also wanted to highlight a lot of things that my students are doing, because now I'm a teacher or whatnot, but I'm realizing that being a teacher is really just being an enthusiastic student. Someone is only my student if we decide to learn together, and they're learning just like I'm learning. Somebody always has experience and perspective to give me that I did not have, that I can use to remix my sauce. Somebody always has an ingredient in their recipe that I can use to make mine better. Like, the pursuit of peace, purpose, and profit is infectious. As I develop more peace, purpose, and profit within myself, people feel it in our interactions, because relationships are about exchanging value. On this channel, I plan on doing more collabs, more interviews. You're gonna see more interactions between me and people in my community. And you know, while we're all in pursuit of self-actualization and trying to be better personally, ideally, we'll be pursuing something better that we're creating together. Full transparency, this is my attempt to save the world, because I think that before we can save anybody else, we have to be able to save ourselves. Barbering has been the thing that allowed me to better myself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. You know what I'm saying? Like, every aspect of my life has improved through this craft. And even when I was really, really down bad spiritually, and all these material things I had didn't mean anything, barbering was an avenue for me to connect to God better. Connecting to God allowed me to connect better to myself, which allowed me then to connect better to other people. So every aspect of my life was touched, and then that allowed me to show up and provide and protect for people that needed it. It allowed me to empower myself, which allowed me to empower the people in my community, and not even in a way where it's feeding my ego, because most of the time when I'm empowering somebody, I don't even know it, because God worked in the background. It's like, I don't even get the credit, and I shouldn't get the credit, because it's all Him. But barbering became a way for me to let God move through me and do His work. And to be honest, most of the time when God's work was being done, it was completely unintentional on my part. I was trying to do what I wanted to do. And then it just happened to bless everybody coincidentally. Well, I'm not gonna say coincidentally, it was all part of the plan. But it wasn't necessarily part of my plan, is what I'm saying. I think the world will be saved by a collaborative effort. The harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. There's gonna be a few people in the world that pull most of the weight for most people. And I want to do what I can to add to the divine masculine presence that's moving that forward. And whenever I try to lean into that spirit, I keep finding myself cutting somebody's hair. And in my 10-year career, I done retired like 4 or 5 times, because I done pivoted and wanted to do so many different things, got pulled in so many different directions, had different circumstances. Like, I've lived so many different lives. But because God was at the center of it, barbering always brought me back down to center. And ideally, if I can help somebody else uncover more peace, purpose, and profit in a way that I did, I'm gonna give my testimony. That's also the point of this channel, because I have my own channel, you know what I mean? You can go check it out, Cuts by Elvis. But I feel like it's all my perspective. I feel kind of satisfied in my ability to project my perspective and have people see or hear me. But I'm also realizing that I feel like I learned so much more through the clashing of different perspectives, and I learned so much more about me from other people, and I want to showcase as many different perspectives that were useful to me as I can. That's what I want to do with this channel. If you're down for the ride, you want to see what we're going to do and create, go ahead, like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? If you want it, I got ebooks, courses, and consultations available. And join me in pursuing peace, purpose, and profit through barbering, and let's transcend the transaction.